Right, Papa? Right, Papa? Okay, we're waiting for the big day, Hampton. You think he'll ever get here?
I hope so.
No way.
And let open up the door. Let the other girls out, Mr. Charles. Hello, Mr. Charles. Let the other girls out.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Wait a minute. Very nice. She looks very nice.
Pull up your clothes.
Just in the sunlight. Hampton.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of
Come
sunlight.
on, come over here.
Hampton.
Yeah. The sun is going.
Are we in the way?
The sun is going away. I say the sun.
Pick up your belt. Pick up your belt. Pick up your belt.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Check your slip in the front. Okay. Hey. Okay, now. Oh, yeah.
That's your pick.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Out of the house and thank you.
For my third niece, it was my pleasure.
Lovely.
I enjoyed every minute of it. I'm looking forward to the wedding day.
All right. Hi, how are you?
That's Monet's father.
Hello, Monet's father. And hello, Monet.
All right. Enjoy your evening.
We will.
Okay.
Yes,
What hands we got?
You're half silly. You're half silly.
prom. Remember the prom?
Yeah, that's
I even got one. You got what's this ticket? I didn't get it. Look at it.
Say cheese. We love you. Goodbye.
Tommy, you are always late. Get in there, cause y'all tired. I want to get the movie. All right, let's go.
No, I like to stay for this option. Okay. Bye. Bye. Bye.
You may all be seated. Mr. Zimmerman will come forth and give his introductory remarks to the graduating class and their guests. Mr. Zimmerman.
Thank you. Please don't make me nervous. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Harry S. Truman High School's 1987 graduation. Many people have worked very hard. Director of Guidance, Dr. Norm. At this moment, I will only introduce the staff members. Ms. Judy Kutoy, who needs no introduction. The Assistant Principal of English, Dr. Mark Offinger. Next to him, Assistant Principal of Science, Mr. Herman Budo. The hardest subject in school, the Assistant Principal of Physical Education, Mr. Martin Silverberg. My colleague, Mr. Herbert Grasky, Assistant Principal of Social Studies. In the second row, the Assistant Principal, Business Ed, Ms. Linda Calabrese. Our Senior Assistant Principal, Mathematics, Mr. Walter Rubin. Next, the Assistant Principal, Special Education, Mr. Pat Crowley. As you know, we all need guidance. The next two people are guidance counselor, Mr. Sai Schmatter and Mr. Vincent Fiore. In French, there's a saying, l'union fait la force, which means if you have a union, you're strong. And the chapter chairman of the UFT, Mr. Delorda. A gentleman who represents Riverbeck Corporation, who is also an excellent teacher in the science department, Mr. Nelson Grumman. As we all know, the Parents Association is the backbone of every school. They provide tremendous support to our students and our staff. Our school is privileged to have two co-presidents. May I introduce to you Ms. Beryl Simmerka and her co-president, Ms. Arlene Savitsky. Again, you would not be here if we didn't plan for it. Let me introduce to the audience your program planners. Ms. Ruda Elkin, Ms. Verna Brown, the attendance coordinator, Ms. Marie Bosch, we have an excellent co-op program, and it's run by Ms. Cynthia Schwartz. Another program planner, very important, also dealing with the co-op, Ms. Galindo. And next to her, Ms. Mason. And hiding somewhere in the midst of all these people, Ms. Vida Butterfast, who is also, by the way, was in charge of your yearbook. Looking on this side, we have two gentlemen. One, the one with the mustache, is the coordinator of student affairs, Mr. Frank Blatchard. And another guidance counselor, very important, Mr. Richard Perfido. On the right-hand side, all the way there, you know there's a sign translation, Mr. Michael Ondish. In the audience, we also have several deans. Thank you. The recipient of the Bard College Award for Outstanding Writing, she received an honorable mention in the City College Spring Poetry Festival. Jeanette Neal.
Hi, Mom. This poem is entitled Stain. Remember that stain on your gym shirt? That stubborn concentration of melted snacks which inhabited one section of your locker? Remember how diligently you worked to get it out? Ammonia, whisk, and all temperature cheer, all in vain. But of course you were a freshman then. Everyone knows seniors don't care what they wear to gym. Well, I thought high school was a stain composed of zero-period labs, exams, and unwanted homework assignments, harshly imposing itself on my mind until I began to look at that stain from an angle where I did not need my wireframe glasses. What I had termed an intrusion or imposition became, with all negative connotations aside, densely packed with friends and teachers, memories and dreams. And I no longer wanted that stain out. Now I wear it proudly on my mind, and yes, on my heart. You see, preachers believe in cleansing, but I say no liquid substance shall touch this stain these years have made on me. And I know, because I believe in believing. Now you're probably agreeing with what I'm saying and thinking, yes, I'm gonna let high school stick. Then you turn your tassel to the future, grasp your diploma, and go home into the wash.
Thank you, Jeanette. Now, it gives me great pleasure in introducing a young lady who every morning at 7 o'clock in the morning has been in the general office, ready to help us get the school started. A scholar, a great personality, a perfect 4 years record of attendance. Please welcome our salutatorian, Tapana Sham.
Mr. Zimmerman, parents, guests, teachers, and fellow students of the graduating class of 1987, I feel greatly honored to be able to say a few words on this special day in our lives that marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. I stand before you to say adieu with mixed feelings of joy, sorrow, and gratitude. My feelings of joy are because we are at the threshold of a new phase of our lives, ready to take that first step into that new experience with courage and confidence, and to continue our endeavors in pursuit of knowledge, wealth, and better values. In the words of astronaut Neil Armstrong, let this first step be a great step forward in all our lives. My feelings of joy are because we are about to part company of friends, company of teachers, and the warmth of feelings that we have developed over these years. Parting is painful indeed, but it is inevitable. My feelings of gratitude are to my parents, my good friends, and to the team of dedicated teachers who, by their untiring efforts and enthusiasm, has, in addition to imparting knowledge, helped shape our character to lead a disciplined and honest life. If we have grown to this stature, if we are worthy of the achievements we have to our credit, if we have been groomed to be worthy citizens, if we have been taught moral values, and if we have been given the confidence to face the world, the credit goes to all these supportive people. On your behalf, I wish to express our indebtedness to them. Friends, the best tribute we can pay to them is to give them an assurance that as products of Harry S. Truman High School, we shall hold on to the principles and lofty ideals. As I mentioned earlier, we are about to enter a new and wider world in pursuit of different vocations. Life is full of challenges, and we should try to achieve success by following the path of righteousness. In this highly competitive world, we see a lot of inequalities. It is a fact of life that some may be more prosperous than others, some may be more talented than others, some may be very successful and go to dizzy heights, while others may not. In such an environment, we have to learn to live a contented life. Let us therefore take a pledge on this auspicious occasion that we will follow the path of righteousness, banish hatred, refrain from crime, shun drugs, love and respect our parents who have toiled for our sake, never to forget those who have done a good turn for us, to forgive those who have caused us harm, to go all out to help those in distress, be fair to everyone, and try to earn goodwill by our deeds and actions. I fully realize that it is easy to preach all of the above, but difficult to practice. However, we should strive to achieve these to the best of our abilities. It is said that the mind in its own way can make a hell of heaven or a heaven of hell. Let me once again, on behalf of all of you and on my own, thank the faculty and administrators of our school for all that they have done in shaping our intellectual, moral, and social values, and in preparing us for the future. I wish you all Godspeed and a very bright future. Thank you.
Thank you, Katana. We are honored today in having a distinguished member of our community to address our graduates. May I present to you the Honorable State Assemblyman of the 82nd Assembly District, Mr. Larry Seabook.
Thank you very much. Okay, it's your day. It's your day. I came to address you graduates. To the acting principal, Mr. Zimmerman, the distinguished graduates here, faculty, and all of the parents and friends. It's certainly good to be here to speak to the graduates today. And I think maybe I made the wrong statement. I'm going to speak with you because most people speak at you and to you a lot. But I think it's certainly good to be here to speak with you because you have made a tremendous step today, and you're going to make some giant steps in the future. But I have to be very open and candid and frank with you to explain some of the problems that you're going to face. But in explaining those problems, I just want to tell you how great you are, and that you're capable of doing and being anything that you want to be when you want to do it. But I think that it's certainly important that you would give thanks to your parents and the teachers who struggled with you all those years and all the problems that you caused, and they really want to say thank you as well, because you made their job very easy. That was a joke. But the parents who've done so much, and parents, you certainly should commend these graduates today, because half of the students that started out with them in the first grade have dropped out of school. So you're great. You're great. And out of that half of those young ladies are pregnant or had babies. So you're here and you're great because you challenged life, and all the odds were against you. And you said, you can put it all against me, but I am going to prevail because I'm great. And you're great. And most people don't ever tell you that because they're so busy putting you down, because most of them really don't understand you. And I'm here to tell you that you're going to certainly make your mark in this society as soon as we realize your contribution to this society. And I think that part of it is that there's another element in all the obstacles that I've seen, and I certainly like to see a lot of these young men graduating today. Because whether you know it or not, you are an endangered species. Because if drugs don't get you, or haven't got you, hold it, you have enough time to get a wife. All we want you to do now, so you have enough time to be grown that you ain't gonna want to be grown. You just think about that. See, when Mr. Con Edison and Mont Bell and all them other bills hit you, you ain't gonna want to be grown. You think about that. See, being grown brings on a lot of responsibility. You gotta eat, job, kids. But see, we're not gonna talk about getting married right now because you got 2 more graduations to go. You got 2 more to go. Because once you go to undergraduate school and then you're going on to professional school, because there's a need for you. There is a need for you to excel and do well. And you're capable of doing whatever it is that you want to do well. And part of it is that you've given a serious commitment because you're here today. And your parents will be giving you a serious commitment for the next 7 years. The next 7 years, parents, there's a responsibility to these young people. Because a lot of you parents use the cliche that I want it better for my son and daughter than it was for me. Well, it costs you for that. That means you got to put in 7 more years because you owe it to them. They never asked to come here. Now, hold on. Because I think that part of it is that I'm going to show you how great they are. That's right. It's because a lot of them say they play that music so loud. Well, you do play it loud. And they make all this noise. And then they got this, the hip, the hop, the shoebop, all this, the rhymes, and they get on and they start rapping, and I'm going to MC tonight. You ever hear them sometime out there? Well, you know what? There was a guy named Shakespeare who did what you did, and they used to call it iambic pentameter with rhyming couplets, that poetry in which, and those sonnets in which he wrote. Well, you're doing it, but no one appreciated and called you great. Because if you notice it, I've never seen you read off the paper when you get up there and do your rhymes. Think about it. It all comes from here. But no one ever told you that you was great, because they said you was just saying foolishness. And when we began to look, and for those people who predicted that you would never graduate and you would never be here and you was nobody, well, let me tell you, you proven all them wrong already. You see, all the ones when you was starting out of school, they said you couldn't graduate, couldn't read, couldn't do this, couldn't do that. You proved them wrong. See, there will be many who will predict your future, but only you will determine your future. See, you have to understand that everybody just wants to use you to hustle you, and to say that, well, they just can't learn, so we need some title this money and title that money. Let me tell you something about those people that can't learn. And they say, gee, y'all sure can play basketball. Because nobody can do it like Magic and all the rest of them. Well, see, you're more than some old fool playing basketball, you know. You know, you have mastered some subjects that people will say, all of you sit and say, boy, I hate math and science. Well, let me tell you something about, you have mastered all that. All them basketball players, they don't even know how great they are, that they master science. That when they decide, they talk it every day and don't even know it. Coming down the court and he did a 360 slam dunk. They was talking geometry and didn't even know it. 360. Think about it. He said he was coming down court, and you know he's dribbling the ball coming down court, and as you dribble you can't walk, so you got to do it all in motion. That's physics. And as he moved and he bounced the ball off the backboard, the trajectory of the ball, after he banks it off the basket into the hoop, that's 2 points. That's physics. You mastered science. You're great. And you know what? You've kept score on the playground, and you've never used a pencil or paper. You've kept it in your head. That's math. So you're capable of doing and being whatever it is that you want to be in life. But there's another element out there that's pushing and moving you in a direction that's saying that we're going to count you as a statistic. One that says that there will be 65,000 people incarcerated in the state of New York by the year of 1990. And that's frightening. That is frightening. And I'm saying to you that it don't have to be you. Because I had the opportunity to teach, that's my profession, you know, by teaching at this state's most maximum security prison, Greenhaven Prison. I taught there in the college program for almost 2 years. And the average amount of time that they was giving individuals was like 15 years to life. That's a lot of time. 25 years to life. Some of those individuals decided that they wanted to drop out. They wanted all the fast money, gold chains, and everything else that you done promised her that you couldn't afford, that you got anyway. And all you was getting was trouble. And I'm saying here that there's a group that says that we're going to build the prisons. And when they build them, somebody's going to fill them. But it don't have to be you. And I'm saying to you that I had the opportunity to talk to all those guys who, when they was on the street, they was considered tough. You ain't tough in there. I've seen them cry. And this is serious, brother. This is serious. Because I've seen them say that had I had the opportunity or had I gone in the right direction, I wouldn't be here. And they're trying to go into a college program to get a degree, and hopefully one day they will be out to do something meaningful. And I said, you know what, brothers? You got 15 years to life. That means you got to do 15 years. And I said, all that time that you wasted on the street trying to be tough, you could have been 2 doctors in 15 years. Wasting time. You got a golden opportunity here to take advantage of a lot of opportunities that your parents didn't have. And they love you, and they care for you, and they're going through a lot that you don't even know about. Because see, I know some of the things they go through. When they have to go on some of them jobs and take all that flack and that static and that racism on some of them jobs. But they're doing it for you, to make sure that you can eat and look decent and go to school, because they didn't have an opportunity. They're doing it for you. And you owe them. You owe them. That's right. And I think that because they owe you 7 more, so you owe them to do well in 7. This is a quid pro quo. But I think that part of it is, and I want to say to you that the message that I feel is important is that the ability for you to stand up and be counted. Now you have an opportunity, you're going to enter college with a clean bill that says, I'm coming and I'm the greatest and I'm going to do well. Because most of you are afraid of yourself. Because see, you masquerade as if you're somebody else other than yourself. And I need for you to look at yourself, and when you leave here, because most of you have never told your parents that you really love them. And you need to do that. And most of you, and let me tell you something, you young men, it is nothing wrong to tell your mother and father that you do love them. It takes nothing from you from being a young man. And I think that part of it is that responsibility that you have to be successful in life. And I don't think that we need to get caught up in a computer craze and saying ourselves that everything that we do have to be connected to computers. Let me tell you something. Just as computers will be here today, then there will be something else to take the computer places. You're gone. No job. But see, if you decided to be a doctor, you could be a doctor for 90 more years. Never be unemployed. If you decided to be a lawyer, you could never be unemployed. We need lawyers, teachers, dentists, podiatrists, optometrists, ophthalmologists. There's shortages. So don't let anybody tell you and direct you that all you can do is go into computers. See, because you can be a model and a doctor too. You can be a lawyer and a basketball player too. So I'm saying to you that all the options in life are there for you. And you have a serious challenge upon yourself to take advantage of all the opportunity. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't achieve and do whatever it is in life that you want to do or be what you want to be. And I'm just going to close by giving you a story that it goes like this. There was a guy in 1984, and his name was Larry Seabrook, and they had taken a poll when he decided to run for office and told him that only 17% of the people know you, you can't win, you don't have a chance, and the guy that you're running against got more money than you got, and he's white. So, I said, I know I can win, because I believe in me. Okay? So, I'm here today, he's not, I won. So, I'm saying to you, that don't let anybody tell you that you can never be anything, that you can never do anything, because I'm telling you, you're great. To be alive and to graduate here today, when everybody wants to victimize you, you are great. And to all you young men, a message to you clearly. And you young ladies, I want to say to you that you have enough time to have all the kids you want. Not now. You go on and you excel and you become the doctors and the lawyers. And if he get mad and can't wait, that's his problem. Because he should be with you. And you young men, see, any old fool can make a baby, but it takes a man to take care of a baby. And you're gonna have enough time to do all of that later. But there's a shortage of professionals that we need. And I'm saying to you right now, dedicate your life for 7 more years. That's all. You gave 12. 7 more. So that whatever it is, see, you don't have to worry about getting all the finer things in life and wearing all the gold and the diamonds and everything else, because you will be able to achieve that later in life. In fact, if you go to school and you're an engineer, you might be able to make that Mercedes that you don't believe that you can, although you want it. So I'm saying to you, again, that you're certainly great, and don't let anybody predict your future, because you certainly will determine your future. Here's looking up to the great class of Truman for 87. Thank you very much.
I now have the pleasure and the honor to introduce the presenters of our awards today. To give the first award, the Harry S. Truman High School Medal for Excellence in Scholarship, Mr. Zimmerman.
We all have our peaks and valleys. This young man has excelled in all areas of school life: academics, athletics, extracurricular activities, service to the school and to the community. Winner of many individual awards. It gives me great pleasure. My colleague, Ms. Linda Calabrese, Assistant Principal, Business Education.
On behalf of the Business Education Department of Truman High School, it gives me great pleasure to announce this year's winner of the Harry S. Truman High School Medal for Excellence in Business Education, Desiree Leverage. I'd like to introduce Dr. Mark Orthinger, the Assistant Principal of the English and Communication.
You'd be disappointed if the English chairman didn't start with a quotation, would you not? Ralph Waldo Emerson once said that the reward of a thing well done is to have done it. The gold medal that I'm about to give Evan Krutoy attests to how many things he has done well, and he has done many very, very well in the field of English. But if you know Evan, and I have because I've taught him for the last 2 years, you know that the greatest reward he gets does not come primarily from the recognition that he's going to get and that he deserves today, but it comes from the knowledge that what he has set out to do, he has done extremely well. And on behalf of the entire English department, I'm very proud to present the gold medal in communication arts to Evan Krutoy. And I turn the microphone back over to my colleague, Mr. Zimmerman.
Thank you. It gives me great pleasure to present the Medal of Excellence in Fine Art to a young lady who spent many mornings painting my walls on the 4th floor, Sylvia Cruz. And now my foreign accent will come in handy. As a foreign language assistant principal, it gives me also great pleasure to present the Medal of Excellence in Foreign Language to Kimberly Williams. Feel much lighter very soon. As the person in charge of the music department, it also gives me great pleasure to present the Medal of Excellence in Vocal Music to great singer Adrienne McDonald. And for excellence in instrumental music, Vilma Carroll. And now, my colleague, Assistant Principal, Home Economics and Science, Mr. Herman Boudreau.
I have a unique role. I am the Assistant Principal of Home Economics. On behalf of the Home Economics Department, which really is Mrs. Baer, I am here to present the Home Economics Award to Cleveland Bond. It's rather interesting. You would think that it would go to a young lady, yet Cleveland is an example that, as Mr. Seabrook said, you can do anything you really want to do. On behalf of the Science Department, which I do represent with a lot more teachers, we have a young lady who has won this award. She is the salutatorian and has taken practically every single course we have to offer, if not all, and has done exceptionally well. My honor and my award, Kalpana Shum. I take pleasure in introducing the senior member, Mr. Walter Rubin of the Mathematics Department.
On behalf of every teacher in the Mathematics Department, I am honored and proud to present the Medal for Outstanding Achievement in Mathematics to a gifted mathematician, Sharon Feldman. To present the awards of physical education, a younger member of the faculty in Harry S. Truman High School, Mr. Martin Silverberg.
Thank you, Mr. Rubin. I'll accept that compliment. Ladies and gentlemen, always gives me great pleasure to make the presentations in behalf of the PSAL for the City of New York. Each year, they present awards to each high school to the two individuals who demonstrated excellence in athletics, academics, and character. And our two award winners have demonstrated this in style. The male award winner was a 4-year member of the cross-country, indoor, and outdoor track team. He was selected twice, 2 years, as an all-city runner on one of our relays. And he's one of the top 100 and 200-yard runners in the city the past 2 years. He'll attend CW Post in the fall, Mr. Nigel Bryden. Now, the young lady who received the Counterpart Award has achieved unbelievably. She's been a member of our women's track team for 4 years. She was selected as an all-city runner for the last 2 years. She's been selected as an all-American runner for the past 2 years. She's had scholarship offers to numerous colleges, and she has decided to accept a scholarship, full scholarship, to CW Post. She's a gem. Camille Slepek. And now the younger chairman of the Social Studies Department, Mr. Herbert Brodsky.
Good afternoon. The Department of Social Studies annually selects a student who has demonstrated not only outstanding scholarship, but has demonstrated citizenship, character, participated in all of the honors classes. And this year, we think we have selected one of the hardest working students who we have ever had the privilege to give this award to. It is therefore my pleasure to give this award to Ms. Shlomi Oz. My colleague, Mr. Crowley.
When one thinks of special education, one often thinks of the orthopedically impaired, yet many of our students have silent handicaps. Our award winner is hard of hearing. Through lip reading and sign language, plus much hard work and lots of enthusiasm, Angel has overcome his hearing impairment and deserves the Special Education Award. Angel Baez. Dr. Norn.
It's my privilege at this time to introduce the co-presidents of the Parents Association to present the Parents Association Award, Mrs. Savitsky, Mrs. Similcar.
On behalf of the Parents Association for Harry S. Truman High School, I'd like to present this award to Gerald Lubiner. Oh, well, everybody mispronounces my name, so I guess. Being presented for service to the school and also for his parents having joined the PA.
On behalf of the Parents Association, I would like to present this award for achievements, services rendered to Harry S. Truman High School to Yolanda Marshall.
At this time, I'd like to bring back the Senior Assistant Principal, Mr. Walter Rubin, to present the CSA Award.
The initials CSA stand for the Council of Supervisors and Administrators, a professional association dedicated to the education of all students in the city of New York. I am proud to present the Student Leadership Award that is donated by CSA to an outstanding leader at Truman High School, Randy Gwynn. To present the following awards to senior class students will be Angela Clark, the senior advisor.
I wish to remember at this time 4 young ladies who worked very hard to make the senior class this year as successful as it has been. My senior class president, Leandra Bates, Dawn Harris, Nicole Adams, our vice president, and Marsha Hyman. Dr. Nolan will introduce the remaining awards.
I would like to present at this time Laura Collins, who will present the McDonald Performance Award Scholarship.
Good afternoon, graduating seniors, honored guests, friends, and parents. My name is Laura Collins. Many of you have seen me walking around Bartow Center usually twice a month for interviews. Your youngsters, many of them, are working in our restaurants in Connecticut. Today I'm here honored to give 4 scholarships to 4 very hardworking men and ladies in our restaurants. Trust Corporation is a 43 owner-operator of McDonald's. We own stores both in Connecticut and New York. Each year, 1 employee from each restaurant is given a $500 cash scholarship to continue education in a post-secondary institution. The following are representatives of your class of 1987 for both the best in both academic achievement and work performance. They're the first to lend a hand when it comes to studying for that exam or serving the thousands of customers who visit our restaurants. The four people that I would like to acknowledge at this time are Camille Mitchell, Vanessa Thompson, Ronald Taylor, and Matthew Tompkins. I wish you all a happy graduation and have a good party tonight.
To present the Catherine Simone Memorial Award, Mr. Philip Zimmerman.
Thank you, Dr. Norman. Several years ago, an Italian teacher full of life went home on a Friday afternoon. On Monday morning, she didn't come back. She had passed away. In her honor, the Foreign Language Department established a scholarship given to a student who represents her ideals. A good student, a student who's involved, a student who gives time to the school and to the community. This year's selection was made by the department, and the recipient is Madeline Crespo. The award is a $100 bond.
Publicly recognize you for your special achievements. Our nation's future is in the hands of the students of today, and I am committed to the betterment of the American way of life. With my best wishes for happiness and success in pursuit of that goal, and kindest regards to your family, I remain Mario Biaggi, Member of Congress.
To present the Certificate of Merit from Elliot Engel, Assemblyman, Ms. Greco.
The Elliot Engel Certificate of Merit for Citizenship and Outstanding Community Service is presented to Evan Crutoy.
National Council of Negro Women's Co-op City Section, Mr. Zimmerman, the staff, teachers, the graduates, their relatives, and friends. And I'm honored to present the Service Award to Ludella Creddy. This is in recognition of her outstanding service to the community.
For the final award, I have the privilege to present the award from the Grand Lodge Knights of Pythias to Frank Chimkin. We will now have a musical interlude. we have a surprise presentation.
On behalf of the senior representatives and the senior class, we would like to give dedication, appreciation to a wonderful lady who has given us help in our time of need. Outstanding dedication in her service, Ms. Clark.
My brief speech, being told, make it quick. This is a wonderful group, and you know I love you all, and it's been an exciting year, and we've done wonderful things together, and I wish you all great things in the future. Thank you so much.
Mr. Atsuri.
I'm amazed. I'm amazed. God bless you all. Be successful wherever you go, and remember you came to Truman.
We will now have that musical interlude, I promise you.
Mr. Zimmerman, faculty, guests, parents, and fellow graduates. Before coming to Truman as students, most of us had probably visited the school before. Maybe you saw a show at the planetarium, or maybe there was an assembly at the auditorium. I remember those little trips well. We usually came in between periods when the halls were deserted. We walked in quiet, straight lines and wondered how anyone could possibly find their way around such a large school. We marveled at the long, empty halls. Then 4 years ago, it was time for us to enter Harry S. Truman as students. That first day of school didn't change our childhood visions, and we wondered how we would survive the next few years. We were bombarded with book receipts, Delaney cards, and it always seemed like the day after you lost your program cards, the guards decided to check them at the front door. But as the days wore on, the faces in the classes became familiar, and those huge bustling crowds which were hidden during our secret IS school trips made the hall seem smaller, less intimidating. Soon Truman became our school, and our attitudes began to change. We became more confident and felt more in control. We began to see things differently. We once viewed the elevators as a luxury if we had math on the 7th floor scheduled right after gym in the basement. But as the weeks passed by, we all decided that it was easier to take the elevator up and then walk down any amount of stairs. So the days when the elevators were shut down, we were forced to angrily stomp 3 whole flights to English. We had also long admired the glamour of the many clubs and teams that high school offered. The trophies in the glass cases and the white and green jackets. We all wanted a piece of that glamour. And many of us here summoned the courage it takes to try out for a team. Look at how much our abilities have improved since that first day when we nervously held the sweaty medical form. We learned that behind the jacket were hours of practice, the anxieties of meets and games. We learned that we had to work for what we truly wanted, and only that hard work would give us the satisfaction when we finally reached our goals. After a competition, it was not the trophy that gave the winning feeling, but the realization that you'd practice your hardest and then push yourself to the limit and had achieved. It is this realization that will remain with you when your medals are covered with dust and you have long outgrown your jacket. All of these memories and experiences lead us to this day, graduation. When we leave school, we will once again be introduced to places that we are unsure of. We will have that same foreign feeling as we stare up in an office building or stride through the campus of a college. But 4 years ago, the majority of the 545 graduating seniors around you were strangers until we all merged into what we once considered a 7-story maze. We've not only survived these past years, but succeeded, more than any diploma can attest to. And I'm confident that this success will carry on for years to come.
Some years ago, my wife and I went to the public theater to see a one-woman play called Miss Margarita's Way. The play was about a teacher, and the actress who starred in it was charismatic, zany, and enormously talented. This talent has taken root in many fields. She has won an Academy Award for her performance in Bonnie and Clyde. She has received wide acclaim for her Broadway role in The Pirates of Penzance. She has done reporting for NBC News. Most of you know firsthand how gifted she is. As director of the Shakespeare Festival, she has brought Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth, and As You Like It to us and thousands of other New York City students. It's both a pleasure and an honor to present to you the class of 1987, Miss Estelle Parsons.
Call me up, because you guys were there on Shakespeare's birthday and said they want you to come to graduation. Is it true? Because I must admit you scare me to death. I spent my whole life, you know, in front of people, but I've certainly never come to a high school graduation. And when you came to see our thing, okay. But now that I'm here, you know, it's different. What can a person like me at my age say to people as young as you when you're as old as I am? The only thing I know something about that you don't know anything about is life, getting through it, from where you are to where I am. So I can stand up here, particularly for the women, and be living proof that you can accomplish what you want to accomplish in life and end up at the other end, not too fat.
The name of my poem is A Cold Mist Through My Window. As I breathed in its air, freely with the least bit of care, my lungs became flooded and the window to my mind flung open, smashing its creative shutters. It lifted me gently, as so many times before. And my hand seized the pen to write from my heart and soul once more. And my body was forced to deliver this message. To remind others of the feelings and love that we all have within. And to those of you, I was told to remind you that those of you who do not allow true caring, emotions, and loving to show, the world for you will become dark, nor love or companionship will you come to know. Instead of criticizing, aid and console. Instead of isolating and castigating, console the outcast. Instead of becoming scapegoats and pawns for those who socially use you to look good, make unto your own selves a place to call home. With this message, we can use it to change the world and all the evils that we've come to know. So please, take heed, my friends, and maybe, just maybe, men will learn to love the cold mist through their window.
We're coming to an
Today, Mr. Belshon and I would like to dedicate this song to all of you. It's a very sincere and warm dedication, and we hope that it stays within your hearts and minds forever.
For this year's graduation.
Thank you, Mrs. Bell. You must hear every word I'm going to say. If not, you will not be graduates. And now, by the power invested in me, my community school board for District 11, by the New York City and New York State Departments of Education in having presented evidence of completion of the required courses of study. I hereby pronounce you graduates of the class of June 1987. Congratulations.
Can't find anybody in this room.
It money just like cooling out the box. That's that lady, Come over here, Donald.
You don't go.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Granddaddy. Congratulations. Okay.
May you have the best of luck and success.
Okay. 87.
That's right.
I have to hold my eye. Yeah, all right. These sauces are ready. Excuse David!
Let's both do it. Where's mommy?
I don't know what mommy should do with grandma.
Right here somewhere.
Wait. Where's my soda? What? Hello. Congratulations. Why are you so shy? Gosh. Okay.
Good. Oops, I'm sorry.
I'm laughing at.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Okay. Congratulations, baby. Hey, ¿cuándo se tú la aquí?
87.
87, yeah!
87.
Okay. This is my aunt. Cookie. And he's Kiki. The unaging one. Yeah.
Look who's in the picture.
Oh, look who my name.
There's Mom.
And here's her. Set this up so I can put it in here so I can take your picture.
87, 87, 87. You did it, young lady. I told you you were going to do it. Hey.
Okay. The picture came out very nice. Okay. Let me put this. I'll put this in my bag, Mom. Okay. Hold your flower, baby. Hold your flower. That's really in, I think. I'm positive. I am positive. Oh, wait. This right, right here.
Finished? Okay, I'm finished. 87.
Here we go.
Get down here. Look good, this way. What do you want to do? Posing from moving? Yes, I am.
87.
We're posing from yes, peace and love, joy be with you all.
Right.
Okay.
87.
87.
Hold it now.
Okay. 87.
87.
Okay. Right here. Okay, all right. Very good.
Don't worry, okay? Don't worry. I had your number. 87. Okay. The pocketbooks are over there. Hang them on the stroller. Oh, you get your massage. Oh, do I have to take my hat off? Okay. Woo-wee.
Looking this way.
Hi. Graduation day. Graduation day is here
1987.
again. Graduation day. Anna Kira was here.
And Mommy.
And Grandma is here.
And Yvonne.
Proud Grandma and Yvonne is here. Cookie wanted to my family.
Okay. All right.
Well, Leslie.
All right, let's roll.
We can ask speech later on.
Monet, good. Graduation day, June 23rd, 24th, 1987. On the premises of Lehman College.
At 2 o'clock.
At 2 p.m. and it is now 5 p.m. What do you have to say for yourself, my dear? How does it feel to be a graduate?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry?
Yes. And our feet hurt. And my feet hurt.
And your feet hurt.
But we're still glad to be here.
Hey,
a proud father, a proud grandma, and a proud mommy.
And behind the camera, we have the proud aunt.
Oh, yes. Hi there.
And let's go.
Okay.
You want a song and dance
Any
or
hugs
something?
and kisses here? Proud family. Monet, can we see you just 5 minutes? 2 seconds with your cap on at least.
Too hot.
Just a cap.
Just a cap.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay.
The famous cap.
Yay!
She did it, she did it, she did it with style.